Moving out of a rental property can be stressful, but one thing you don't want to forget is to request your security deposit back from your landlord. Your landlord is required by law to return your security deposit within a certain time frame, usually 30 days after you move out. If they decide to keep a part of the deposit, they must provide the tenant with an itemized receipt that explains the specific deductions made from the deposit. This receipt should clearly state the reasons for withholding the funds. Here are the steps you need to follow to ensure you'll receive your security deposit back from your landlord. Step 1. Determine if you qualify to get your security deposit back. Ensure the property condition is in the same state as you moved in, considering, of course, normal wear and tear. Next, consider any unpaid rent or fees. Make sure that all rent, utility bills, or other financial obligations are cleared up with the landlord. Last, consider the notice requirements. Adhere to the guidelines provided in your lease agreement about notifying your landlord of your move-out. In Louisiana generally, a 30 days notice is requisite for a one-year lease and 10 days notice for month-to-month arrangements. Always refer to your lease for specifics. Step 2. Give notice of your move out to your landlord in writing. This should typically include the tenant's full name and information, the landlord's full name and information, and a clear statement that you are providing notice to terminate the tenancy and move out of the rental property. Make sure you give an exact date that you intend to vacate the property. You can also mention any cleaning or repairs you plan to make or request a move-out inspection with your landlord to assess the condition of the premises. Sign the letter before sending it to your landlord. Step 3. Request your security deposit back in writing. On the last day of your tenancy, when you move out, send a written request to your landlord for the return of your security deposit. You can also include a deadline for the response in your letter by setting a reasonable deadline by which you expect a response from the landlord. Make sure to include a forwarding address in your letter so your landlord knows where to send your security deposit back. Step 4. Allow time for a response from the landlord. In Louisiana, landlords generally have 30 days to return the security deposit or provide an itemized list of deductions. If the landlord withholds any amount, they must provide a written itemized statement explaining the deductions and reasons for withholding. Step 5. Follow up if a response is not received. If you don't get a response or the full deposit within 30 days, inquire about the progress made regarding the return of your security deposit. Ask for an update on when you can expect to receive the deposit. If there is a disagreement regarding the return of the security deposit, attempt to resolve the issue through negotiation and communication with your landlord. Keep copies of all your communications for your records. Step 6. Consider pursuing legal action if necessary. If your landlord fails to return the deposit or withholds an unreasonable amount without a valid explanation, you may need to take legal action. Consult with an attorney or explore your options such as filing a lawsuit in small claims court. Remember to keep the move-out notice and your request for your security deposit back for your records. When you follow these steps, you can attempt to get back your security deposit from your landlord.